Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a get ready with me video. I haven't filmed one of these in quite some time, and I was scrolling through YouTube the other day and I forgot who I was watching. Somebody I clicked and it was, I think Dulce Candy uploaded a skincare routine video, and it was very like chit chatty and I really liked it. It reminded me of the old YouTube and like what it used to be. I've been watching YouTube for about 6 years. I've only been doing YouTube for almost two, maybe even longer, maybe 2.5 years now. But anyways, it reminded me of what YouTube like used to be like, very chit chat, get ready with me. It didn't have the fancy editing and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I like that. But sometimes I like to watch rants and watch informational videos and watch super long chatty videos. But anyways, already I'm like ranting. It hasn't even started and I'm just taking advantage of this chit chatty concept. I'm trying really hard not to look in the viewfinder. Usually I catch myself doing it all the time. So I'm trying to look at you guys this time. Whew, I feel like I talk so fast. I'm sorry, I know that bothers some of you, but I guess that's just the way I talk. So let's just jump into it. I'm going to start with foundation because I feel like I'm not somebody who can start with eyes. I used to just do eyes and then foundation, but I feel like I've switched it up. Two of the new ones I got yesterday were this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is like been popular, like it's not exactly new. And the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. I think this is like older as well. Actually, I know it is, but I've never personally tried it. It looks a little orange though. I don't know. This one's like super pink undertone and pale. This one looks a little bit more like orange. I don't know. This is the lightest color too. I'm super pale. And then I bought this one, but you guys know I'm like I've used this for years and years and years. This is the one I always use in my tutorials or like get ready with me videos. This is the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. I like love this stuff, but I'm not going to use that because you guys have seen me use it 1,000 times. I did already wash my face and then I put argan oil or toner and argan oil on it, and I'm going to do a skincare routine video later this week, so you guys will see that, but that's why it's kind of glowy. I'm not like naturally this oily. And then I also put chapstick on because you guys have seen way too much of my crusty lips, I've noticed in my past few videos. So we're not going to do the crusty lip thing today. I wanted to try this one. This is the Physicians Formula Primer. This is argan oil with coconut oil or coconut water in it. So I wish I wouldn't have done the other one, but we're going to give this one a try. This is new as well. They had a gold, like sparkly undertoned one, but I was afraid that might look too orange. So I would normally just use argan oil as a primer, but I thought I'd try this. Ooh, it doesn't taste good, but I guess that's not the point. And I love the brand Physicians Formula. Yeah, it looks pretty orange. So I think what I'm gonna do is take 2 pumps of this. It's really liquidy. I don't know if I like that. I like full coverage, even though I don't have a lot of like skin problems. Ugh. I have so much of it in my mouth. I like to still have like a full coverage look. I don't know, I feel like it looks better. Actually, they're pretty close. So I'm only gonna take like half a pump of my CoverGirl 3-in-1 and then 2 pumps of the airbrush, and this is in color Ivory 001, so again the lightest one that they have. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender. I know that some people are like getting into brushes again. I'm just still on the beauty blender thing. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to my skin color. I just feel like it's super thin, like watery. I don't know. It's kind of grouping up. No matter how much I blend it, it's like not grouping up, but like, I don't know, gathering in some spots and not blending very well. I don't really like this foundation at all so far, but we'll keep going and we will see. I know that sometimes primers can also affect the foundation, so I would definitely use this foundation a few more times before like making like a real judgment about it. But again, this is my like first impression, so I don't know. And I put it on top of my eyelids just because I have really like veiny eyes and I hate it, so I put it on top just to kind of like neutralize it. I try to actually use less on my forehead. I know you're probably thinking, no you don't, there's so much, but I try to use less just because I have really like, I wouldn't say wrinkly, like I don't have a wrinkly forehead, but I do have like a lot of expression lines. So yeah, I guess let's just face it, it looks like wrinkles. And so my foundation settles into that very easily. And I'm sorry if I'm out of breath. I feel like I'm getting to the point in my pregnancy now where it's like, I literally sound like I'm snoring while I'm awake, as Oscar likes to say. I'm also going to drag this down my neck just because I do feel like it's a little bit darker. And for concealer, this is another first try for me. I didn't get this at Walmart, but it is pretty new. I actually use the IT Cosmetics foundation and I love it. I don't use it every day because it's very full coverage and very expensive. So I don't use it every day, but yeah, I'm gonna try the concealer and see if I like it as much as I do the foundation. I just feel like this concealer is very light, which normally I would really like. I do like my concealers lighter than my foundation, but this foundation was already a little bit too dark for me. I haven't realized how out of breath I am until this video. I'm literally like, that's so annoying. I hope I can like cut that out so you guys don't have to listen to me breathe so much. Okay, I'm also gonna drag it a little bit down my nose just because it's so light. I don't need... But as far as coverage goes, I feel like it is really, really full coverage. Okay, and for powder, this is relatively new. I have used it before, but I usually use the e.l.f. powder that's I think $3, like super inexpensive because I use the loose powder. And because I don't know, I use so much of it, so I don't want to spend a lot on it. And so I got this one because the e.l.f. one they didn't have at Target. They only had this, and this is the CoverGirl, I believe. It says CG. And I actually really, really like it. Like, I like it more than the e.l.f. one, and I think it might be, I don't know if it's less expensive, more expensive, or the same, but it's definitely under $5, I want to say. So I guess I just didn't even tell you why I'm getting ready, and maybe it's because I don't have an answer either. I just really wanted to try out these products that I got yesterday, so I was like, why not film it on a first impression / get ready with me? And again, I was like really wanting to create one of these for you guys because I don't feel like I see them as much anymore. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. It's actually midnight and I'm just gonna take this all off right after. Okay, the palette I'm gonna be using is the mirror that I'm using, and it's the Tartelette in Balloon. And I'm just gonna take an e.l.f. brush. I love e.l.f. brushes. I know they're super cheap, but I personally have never owned high-end brushes. Not that I can think of. Like, I think maybe one or two, but not really. So I am just used to whatever kind of brushes. Maybe I haven't really tried out quality brushes, so I don't know. But I think the e.l.f. ones work great, get the job done. Although I would like to invest in like one high-end, like not high-end, but like more expensive blending brush. I feel like blending brushes are just like the way to go. Like, blending brushes you can use for everything. So I'm going to take the color Charmer and I'm going to take it on this e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just going to tap it once, and I'm just going to put it into the eyelid. I'm going to zoom you guys in. I feel like you guys aren't seeing. Okay, this might be way too close for some of you guys, but I'll zoom out when I'm done with the eyes. But yeah, see, the foundation is pretty dewy. Like, it actually looks pretty natural. So it's not too bad. I think maybe I just needed to set it and that helped a lot. I'm not too sure. But anyways, my concealer on the top is creasing because I'm talking too much. So next I'm going to take this. These brushes I've never tried before. These are the Royal and something crease smudge brush. It's like two-ended. I got a little set of it at Walmart for like $8. So I was like, why not? It came with like 5 brushes. Take that back. Remember that because I'm going to talk about it in a second. But I'm going to use the BS Small blending brush, and I'm going to take the color, okay, we're going to take the color Rebel and Smarty Pants. Blend those together, ladies and gents. And I'm going to tap it off actually like 3 times because I do not want to overdo this. Oh yeah, that's super pigmented. We're going to tap it off a few thousand times. I don't know, I get like super nervous with darker colors and going high up on my eye. I have very little eyes, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. Like, I don't have more room on my forehead for them or something. Like, come on, you couldn't have gone up a little bit with the brows and brought the eyes up a little bit. Next, I'm going to take this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and this is a clean brush just to kind of blend it out a little bit more because I feel like this side is just really struggling with the blending. Okay, next I'm going to take that same brush that I used for the color Charmer, and I'm going to use e.l.f. blending brush. It's funny because this isn't really a blending brush, it's like a flat brush, but whatever. I'm going to take the color Smarty Pants and Jet Setter. I mix colors all the time. I don't understand why, but whatever. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Not necessarily in the inner corner, but it doesn't matter if I get there because later I'm going to go in and just put another color there. Okay, and then I'm going to take the same brush that I was just using, the e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to take the color Leader. tap off the excess, and then I'm going to put this just on the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back in with the blending brush I was originally using and just take the color Smarty Pants, but very little of it, and just blend out the outside one more time, just because I don't want any like weird patching going on or like ugly not blending, because that is, you can never have too much blending. If your makeup's looking weird, just blend some more. Okay, last step for the eyes is I'm going to take this brush right here, and I'm going to just take that color Charmer and Flower Child and just put that on my inner corners, just to kind of take any like dark shadow that may have fallen there, because I don't know, I feel like the inner corner, I can personally never have it dark. Like, it bothers me and I do not like it. So you can see I'm not like pushing it into the eyelid. Why can I not say that? Why do I say eyelid? I'm just like dusting it just to take away any of the fallout that may have got in the inner corner. Okay, next I'm going to do the eyebrows, and I'm just going to brush them out. I actually never do this, but this came in that brush kit, so I thought like, why not? How do you even do this? I don't even freaking know how you do this. Well, look at that. I will never get my eyebrows done. Like, I will not let somebody touch my eyebrows, and I feel like they're so light it doesn't even matter. I mean, unless you're this close. Like, I understand from this angle my eyelashes or eyebrows are cray, but like, honestly, who gets this close to my face? If you're this close to my face, there's a problem. So okay, another thing is I don't use a pencil for my brows. I actually use a powder, and that is from the Naked Basics palette. Such an old palette, but such a good palette, and I feel like it's like a palette every person should have, no matter the eye color, hair color, skin tone, like nothing. Everybody should have this palette. Okay, so go buy it. Okay, good. Okay, so they aren't perfect, but they are done completely. That's all I do. I don't put a gel or anything like that, and they wear off by the end of the day, but that is fine. They look super dark right now, but you'll see like when I finish all of my face, it totally, like, you can't even tell. You guys have probably never noticed, but I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see this, like my expression lines. I wanted to show you that the foundation is really setting into them. I guess I could have put powder right away, but I feel like that's just like ridiculous that I would have to do that. For an eyebrow highlight, I'm just going to take my Basics palette, because that's what's in my hand, and I'm going to take the color Venus. This is just super good like highlight in my opinion. I do think that if you don't want like something shimmery, then you would hate this, but I personally really like it. So I don't swipe when I do this. I just kind of like push it. I guess I do swipe. What am I saying? For mascara, I usually use this one, and then I ran out, so I started using this one, and then I just bought this one again yesterday. So I feel like I'm gonna go with this one just because I haven't used it in a while. But I'm first gonna crimp my eyelashes. For me, it makes a huge difference because my eyelashes are like fetus eyelashes. They're literally so tiny. The only thing about this mascara is that it does transfer very easily. Like, I feel like you have to be super cautious or you'll get it on your eyelid. Okay, I'm actually gonna go in with that other mascara as well, because I feel like it's just, I have such heavy eye makeup on that that's not enough, and I don't wear falsies. So I'm gonna take this Great Lash Maybelline. I don't like the new wand. This is a super old mascara. I don't know if you guys have you ever used it, or like you used to use it 10 years ago. I don't know. It is really old though. I think my mom used to use it as a teenager. I feel like it's very black. The other one is too, but I feel like it's not thick enough until you get halfway through the bottle. But I feel like it just makes it thicker. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but both of them together actually looks really good. So, oh, what was I saying about it being old? Oh, I don't really like the newer wand. I'm getting more used to it, but at first I was like, this is so weird. So I was gonna put on top eyeliner before my mascara, but I decided not to because things just usually go wrong when I do that. I'm gonna take this, my beauty blender, and just kind of clean up my eyeshadow. So now for my under eyes, I'm going to take the BS Small brush, and I'm just going to take the color Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to dust it under my eye, because I was watching Chow Bella's video the other day, and she did this, and I noticed what a difference it made, like, on her makeup look that day. So I'm going to try it. Usually I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to take the Great Lash Mascara again and just put it under my eyes. For bronzer, I'm going to take this Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. I really love this stuff. I usually use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, but I got this one and I started using it and I really like it, and I use it on this big fluffy e.l.f. brush. It doesn't say, but it's like a huge fluffy one, and I really like how like big it is because I feel like it just does the blending itself. I don't know, I just really like this brush for that, and I didn't ever think I would. I used to use like a thin brush kind of like this or like this, and now I use this and I like it. Now I'm going to put it on my nose. I don't actually like the way it looks on my nose personally, so I'm not going to go crazy even though I just did. Usually I don't go crazy. And then I'm going to take it up on my forehead just so it looks like together. I feel like otherwise I just look super orange. And I'm going to take this Tarte Doll Face Blush. I realized that I'm using a lot of Tarte products, but I don't know, I have a lot of them, but I don't always use them. Like actually, this is very pink. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the color Exposed in the Tarte blush. This video is not sponsored by Tarte, okay? It's not sponsored by anybody. It's just me in my closet. Literally, I'm in my closet. I look so orange on camera. Guys, I don't look that orange in real life. In fact, I'm looking peachy. Okay, for highlights, I always use the Jaclyn Hill one, but I'm going to go back to an old favorite of mine, and this is the Physicians Formula. It's like so worn out. I don't know if you guys can tell how worn out and dirty it is, but I don't even know what it's called because there's literally, oh, this Shimmer Strips All-in-One Nude Palette for face and eyes. So I actually think this is an eyeshadow palette, but I just take the light colors and I'm just gonna dust this. I've never used this brush for highlight before. It's kind of small. I'm just gonna go in and use my one that I use for blush because we aren't ever gonna get anywhere if I don't. I really love this highlight. Like, I'm actually gonna take this brush right here. I don't even know what brand this is, but I'm just gonna kind of blend out that highlight. We don't need that much. It ain't summer anymore. For lips, I'm going to go in with, this is Essence, what's the color? There doesn't look like a color is on it, but it's just this like nudie pink. And I actually love this stuff. This stuff was, I think, like $1 at Target. The whole brand Essence is super inexpensive. Some stuff I hate, but the lip glosses and lipsticks, I actually really like. Especially for $1. Like, I would pay probably $8 for this, and it's only $1. Oh, I am gonna add a highlight to my inner corner, so I'm gonna take this brush. This is just the Royal and whatever smoky eye brush. I'm gonna take that color Funny Girl and just pop it on my inner corners. I haven't done this inner corner thing in so long. Oh, it looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I need to start doing this more. Okay, so that's it for the makeup. I'm gonna go finish my hair so I don't look like half done. I guess this, should we just call this finished? Should we call this my final and done hairdo? Probably not. I'm gonna go do my hair. Okay, so my hair is finished. I just put some dry shampoo in it and put a bobby pin. I realized I could have showed you guys what I did because it's a get ready with me, but whatever. What are you gonna do? It's fine. My hair is simple and boring anyways, and I hate it, and I don't want to show it on anything so I can look back and remember. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you like these chit chat videos because I love to rant. You guys know if you watch my daily vlog channel, I can hardly ever shut up. I'm sorry for being so out of breath. I honestly, like, this is so unexpected. I mean, it is expected because it's my last pregnancy, but still, like, I don't know. I didn't have it 5 hours ago. It just seems like this video I got it, so I apologize. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!